I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. That's my cat in the back, please ignore him. Anyway, today I have a reading for Taurus moons. I hope you guys are doing well. Why is it feeling a little stuck? Hold on. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. Okay, hold on. He needs to be let out. I'll be right back. Okay, on to our tarot cards. I have a new camera, so I'm trying to get the spacing right. Sorry if this looks a little off. Oh, whoa, okay. There we go. But as always, as I'm shuffling out these cards, I'm... Again, really? As always, as I'm shuffling out these cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. Take this time to just get comfy, chill. You know, I did a reading for myself yesterday, and it was one similar to this. And I usually do spreads that are more personal for me, but I was like, I'll do one of these. Why not? And it was one of those readings that, like, I just looked at it and I was like, no, I don't want to hear this. I don't know what you're talking about. This doesn't make sense to me. But as I thought through it, and I talked to my mom about it too, I was like, you know what? This is exactly what I preach with all my videos. Is that a lot of times with these readings, they don't tell you what you want to hear. They tell you the difficult stuff, but it's what you got to hear. So anyway, kind of taking that yesterday was a good reminder how difficult that is. So anyway, that's just personal. Let's get into your reading. So for the Oracle card, we have Go the Distance. All right. And for the tarot cards, we have Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles reversed, interesting, Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands reversed, and King of Pentacles. Man, that's a lot of Pentacles energy. I think it's interesting to have that, all this earth energy with an earth sign. So usually with my readings, I don't really like to talk about time with them, any kind of timing. Sometimes, like here and there, if I say there's like quick energy or slow energy, but I am going to mention it with this one. And not that I don't acknowledge that, but it's more like it's just so nuanced, and for a general reading, it doesn't make sense to all the time. But with this one, it does. So when we have Pentacles energy, Pentacles tends to talk about things very long term. It's kind of hard to describe, especially because I don't talk about this that much. I mean, compared to like Swords, which is like very quick energy. You know, there are things that happen pretty quickly and wrap up pretty quickly and you move on to the next thing. Pentacles is more so things that take lots of time, maybe a whole chapter, you know? but just very long term. And I mean, we have so much of this Pentacles energy, and also this Oracle card. In this reading, we're talking about things that are very long term. So I just want to preface with that. So we have this Three of Pentacles here, which is kind of similar to the Three of Cups, if you're familiar with that, but it's about collaboration, working with other people, which it's upright here, so it looks like whatever you are doing with other people, it's going pretty well. But we have the Nine of Swords below that, which, I mean, I'm sure you can tell just by looking at that. It's about fear and anxiety. So I think whatever you are working with people or a person about, it's like going well on the outside, but there may be a part of you, I'm assuming this is you, not somebody else, a part of you that is anxious about it, not feeling good about it. I don't know. Let's try to find some more context on that. We do have Nine of Pentacles, which I love to see Nine of Pentacles. I actually see that very rarely. It's all about getting the fruits of your labor. Again, with that Pentacles energy about working a long time for something to happen. And then you're like finally getting, after all that hard work for such a long time and all the ups and downs, you finally are starting to like really see results and get what it is that you want. So that's really nice, but we have 10 of Wands reversed below that, which 10 of Wands, I like to call that the plot twist card. Because 10, it's that same, each suit of tarot is from Ace to 10, so 10 is like 9. It's towards the end of that. It's having accomplished these things, very real success, accomplishment. But now that you have all of these things, 10 of Wands is about feeling overburdened. It's like, oh, this is a lot more than I thought it would be. Oh, this is more difficult than I was expecting. And when it's reversed, it's more so kind of, related to this little situation here about having a hard time delegating these things, having a hard time working with others. But when we have 10 of Wands reversed, it's signaling that this burden is something that you are holding on to, meaning that you have control over it, right? You just kind of have to learn how to be like, okay, I can only do ABC. I need somebody else to do D. I don't have enough in me to do that. There just aren't enough hours of the day. I'm going to burn myself out. I'm already feeling burned out, So I think you're having a hard time asking for help. Now that you've gotten the things that you want, or at least some of the things that you want, you're having a hard time asking for help. You're kind of taking on all of that when you don't have to be. You're using more mental energy of just trying to handle everything and be in control of everything than you really need to. And I mean, when we're talking about, the long-termness of this reading, it's going to burn you out, right? I mean, you already worked really hard to get to where you're at, right? You don't want to ruin it. You don't want to regret all of that hard work. You don't want to see it all get thrown away. Lastly, over here we have Four of Pentacles reversed above King of Pentacles. Pretty straightforward. I mean, Four of Pentacles reverse is about like a stinginess or a greediness, but that just comes from like, you, like with here, you worked really hard to get something and you're very scared of losing it. You're scared that it'll go away. You're scared of destroying this thing that you've built. So when we feel that way, it's about balance, right? We don't want to just not spend any money ever because you're scared it'll go away, or, play things too safe, whatever. You still need to find that balance. Try to alleviate some of this fear that you have here. To do that, I think you need to access, kind of channel this King of Pentacles energy. What does that mean? King of Pentacles is somebody who has worked very hard for everything he has, very financially secure, very just grounded, down to earth, stable, and he shares the things that he has. He's very giving. He's not paranoid, for lack of a better word, that, you know, if he gives of himself, then people are just automatically going to take advantage. He knows that he has control, right? And he's good at finding that balance of being like, okay, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to continue doing all the things I need to do to, you know, keep the income coming in, to keep these things, not lose these things, whatever. But I'm also going to delegate and ask for help when I need to. I'm also going to give to others when I have something to give to them. Overall, he has a very strong sense of control, but in a very healthy way, not like being over controlling or stepping outside of boundaries, you know? So I think that would be some really good energy for you to channel right now. So I feel like this reading was pretty straightforward and to the point. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about this. I mean, this is all very long term. I don't think like if you make one wrong move, everything's going to get messed up. I think these are just, it's a more healthy, it'll be a more beneficial mindset for you to get into in order to really flourish with all these things that you've built, all this great, lovely success you've had. So, Taurus moons, I hope that this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some clarity, gave you an idea of some next steps. If you have any questions or if you'd like anything clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. The best place to reach out is on my TikTok at The Witch of Jasmine. I did recently open up an Instagram. You don't need to follow me on there if you don't want to. I'm just posting my shorts on there, which is the same content I have on my YouTube channel. But I'm mentioning it because if you'd like to reach out to me on there, please feel free to. That's also at The Witch of Jasmine. So thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you lots of luck. And I will see you again soon. Bye!